You know you're old when you're talking about cloths that you really like. Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing amazing. Today we're going to be talking about the best cleaning products at Dollar Tree for 2021. These are all new items, things that I've been loving, things that I recommend, ways to save when we're talking about keeping our house clean, corona-free, mess-free, and tidy. It doesn't have to be expensive, and Dollar Tree is making it really easy with some affordable products, and we're going to talk about all of them today. So if you did see last year's video, we're just going to add on to that list, and if you want to watch that one next, I'll have it in the description box below. We're just adding on to that list. I still love those products, still recommend those products. These are just even more that I did not mention in that video. So I hope that you guys enjoy. Just a reminder, if you happen to be new here, please make sure that the subscribe button is no longer red. If you want to subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up because it helps me out so much. I feel like I'm shadow banned on YouTube, so the chances of you guys being new is very slim to none. But if you want to share the video, that always helps as well. Without further ado, you guys, let's get started on talking about these cleaning products for 2021. So we have our bucket here of Dollar Tree cleaning products. I never know if I should talk about the best thing first or if I should save it to last, but we're just going to go ahead and talk about the best thing first. So Dollar Tree came out where they're selling a dupe of the Scrub Daddy, which is super popular on TikTok. If you guys have not seen this product, it's basically like a sponge that I guess it got its start off of Shark Tank. A guy created it. It has little holes where you can put your silverware through it. So the concept behind it is it's firm when it's cold and it softens up when it gets warm, so you can use it to wash your dishes. It says that you can put it inside of a cup. You can use its little mouth to clean the backside of a fork. Well, this is the one from Dollar Tree. It's from the brand Scrub It. It's an odor-resistant, non-scratch scrubber. Same thing, it says that it gets soft in warm water and it gets firm in cold water. So I thought that it was super cool that they came out with a dupe. I don't know how I feel because I do feel bad because it's a small business, but we're going to put it to the test. I'm going to test them out with you guys now to see if it's comparable, my thoughts. This is a product that I've never really used before. I've just seen it before. This was $3.99 at Target, and this is $1 at Dollar Tree. This Scrub It odor-resistant scrubber sponge comes in orange, and it also comes in yellow. So let's go ahead and test it and see what we think. This is the Scrub Daddy. This is my bootleg version. I just made it so that we could see when we put like the little things through it, the utensils. This one feels nearly identical to this one. The only difference is the Scrub Daddy is a little bit thicker, and this one is shaped like a star. So when this one is wet with warm, it's much more bouncy, but when it's hard, it stays basically the shape that it is. So there are some similarities with these two sponges, especially when you poke holes in a smile in one of them. They are different though, that's what I would say. The Dollar Tree one is not as nice as the Scrub Daddy one. The Scrub Daddy one has like an extra foaminess to it. It just does a really good job doing the dishes. So I don't think that you have to go out and splurge for it. If you can afford it, get it. But if not, get the Dollar Tree one. It does work nicely. My husband actually used it when he washed the dishes last night for dinner, and he enjoyed it. So it is 9 out of 10. I would just say the Scrub Daddy one is a 10 out of 10. So for years and years and years, I've been talking about the Dollar Tree version of the Magic Eraser. I think the Magic Eraser is one of the best things to come out, especially if you have kids. It's great for walls. It's great for shoes. It just does so many good things, but nobody wants to spend the money on it. I personally don't. So the Dollar Tree version was the way that I always went. Well, I saw this version. It's from Scrub It, which is the same brand as that little dupe, and it's called the Disposable Quick Eraser Sheets. These are super duper thin, so you get 5 sheets in this one package, but the best part about this is you don't have to waste a whole entire big sponge. You can literally just use one of these thinner ones, or you can cut it in half if it's a small area. One thing that I definitely recommend is if you know that you have a small area, just cut it in half, cut a piece off so that you're not wasting the whole thing. But I love that they're now thinner, they're not super duper thick, and they're still $1 for the 5 little pieces, so love that. One of my favorite cleaning products ever, and it's been like this for a while since I found it, is Barkeeper's Friend, and you're now able to find it at Dollar Tree. It's 8.82 fluid ounces, so it is smaller than the regular one, but to be able to pick it up for just $1, I'm going to tell you the secret to cleaning a sink. The best sink cleaning combination is Barkeeper's Friend with one of the magic erasers, especially the kind of sink that I have. It brings it back to life. It makes it white. It makes it shiny. If you have issues in your bathtub, like you can't get it white again, try this mixture and you can pick it up at Dollar Tree. I love Barkeeper's Friend. So it says that you can use it on stainless steel, porcelain, ceramic, copper, brass, fiberglass, corian, chrome, and aluminum. When I first saw Barkeeper's Friend, I thought, well, it's just like baking soda. No, not even close. They do two completely different things. They're both very useful, and you can find both at Dollar Tree, but don't think for a second that Barkeeper's Friend is baking soda, because they are not the same. So this Dollar Tree product I did not try, but we're going to put it to the test now, and I'll put a rating up on the screen. It's from the brand Karazzi, I believe. It's called the Shiny Steel Non-Scratch, ideal for stainless steel 2-in-1. So on the front, it has these silver plus fibers, so it makes stainless steel shine again, and then on the back, it's just a regular sponge. So we're going to clean the fridge to see if it actually works, but I was looking at Target to see if I could find anything comparable or similar and how much it would cost, and to be honest, I couldn't find anything at Target. So if this does work, this is a great find at Dollar Tree, because people are always looking for ways to clean their microwaves, their dishwashers, and to get that shine back. And of course, you can find like the regular wipes that you can use, but this is a good option if it works. So let's see if it actually works. So I just started by taking water and the sponge, and I'm going to go ahead and wipe down the front of our super old fridge. This fridge does not get as shiny as I would like, but the sponge did a good job. It was a little streaky. You did have to go over it with a microfiber cloth, but it did the job. One way I definitely would 100% recommend it for is in your bathroom. For cleaning all of the knobs and all of the fixtures in your sink and in the tub, it did a really good job with this. I feel like that one part that has the little silver on it really helps to shine up those things, and then you can clean with the sponge. And I did dry it off just with a dry microfiber cloth. Highly would recommend. I would rate it a 6 out of 10. It's definitely nice to have, but it's totally not necessary if you have all of the regular cleaners that we typically use. One product that is tried and tested at Dollar Tree is the LA Totally Awesome Cleaner. So it's the all-purpose concentrated cleaner. This basically cleans everything but your body. Like literally does it all. I love it in the kitchen for when you cook dinner and you may have like grease and gunk on your stove. It helps to get that film, that layer off, and to make sure that it's really clean. Y'all, when it says it cleans bloodstain, grease, wine, liquor, gum, oil, glue, coffee, pet stains, some inks, fresh paint, varnish, hair dye, food stains, grape juice, berry juice, and many more. It cleans everything. This says that you're supposed to dilute it. I never do. Use it at your own risk. And one thing that I thought was really interesting that I ended up finding out, I think maybe through TikTok or something, it says that it can be used in a carpet cleaning machine. I've personally never done that, but I have used it in my kitchen, and it's something that just works and works well. A while back, I shared a Dollar Tree cleaning hack where you can use a broom to clean the inside of your tub if you have a bad back, you don't want to bend over. But I have a better way to do that now, and it's by using one of these mops. So it's basically the same concept where you get a bucket of water, you get soap, and you can basically use this inside of the tub and on the walls to really get all of that film and buildup if you don't want to be like literally just standing in the tub like I used to do. This is a great deal for $1. I would not recommend it for cleaning your floors because it does end up falling apart and breaking so easy. Up until basically 2020, this was the only thing that Dollar Tree sold, and then those little brooms that always broke, the handles always broke on those, but they actually added in some new things that have changed the game. So people have started to buy this from the brand Essentials. Dollar Tree started to sell them in separates now, so you can buy just the handle, just the broom portion, just the mop portion, and they have a bunch of different options. I personally love the broom, and I love the Swiffer style mop where you can change like the wet pad, you can have the dry pad. I love it. I think it's super duper good. I just bought separate poles for each of them so I don't have to switch them out. But you can buy one and do the dang thing. It works just fine. Let's talk about the go-to, and also another one. I don't have it here, but it's the Pine Sol. The Pine Sol and the Fabuloso have been saviors for me during this whole Corona time when I want to make sure things are clean. Fabuloso just smells so good. It's like nostalgic. I either buy the purple or the yellow. I don't really care. But the Pine Sol, I only buy the lemon. I do not buy the one that's in green. It smells terrible. I've used this to wash down my couch. I use it in the kitchen. kitchen, use it to mop the floors. Also, these buckets are from Dollar Tree, and these are a must-have. I have one in the car, one in the basement, one in the garage, and they have them in red and a few different colors, but I like to have the black one for mopping the floors. So I'll just take a little bit of the Fabuloso, put it in here with hot water. It cleans the floors just fine. I've also used the Fabuloso and the pine sol to wipe down my couch if my couch needs to be brought back to life because the kids have been sitting on it and thinking that it's a WWE ring. Doing that with just like a little bit of hot water and a little tiny bit of either Fabuloso or pine sol, it does magic. So I highly recommend Fabuloso, but be careful because it is a chemical. It's not something that you want to just like leave in your sink and inhale the fumes of. If you want to do that, do it at your own risk, but be very careful because it is a chemical. So I'm going to show you guys a dirty rag, but excuse that. So these rags are from the same brand, Scrub It. They come in a pack of 2 at Dollar Tree. If you see these, please pick them up. They are so good. I know it's like a cloth, like all cloths the same, but they're really not. Some retain more water, some dry a little bit faster. These do the best for both. Like I feel like when you wipe down the surface and you come back to it, it's dry, it's not like still wet. Some of the ones, like the white one that's from the car section at Dollar Tree, that one holds like water in a weird way. Anyway, I know, so weird. Anyway, it's like you know you're old when you're talking about cloths that you really like. Anyway, but I definitely would recommend them. I like that they come in a pack of 2. They're not white, so they don't show like stains as easy, but they are really good for doing the job in your kitchen. I like to use it like after you're done like wiping the counters down, just to go over with this. It does a good job. So pick those up, okay? So this is not really cleaning, but it's the zip ties that are in the hardware section at Dollar Tree. If you have items like these broom handles that you want to hang somewhere but you can't really hang, I like to use it in my shower to hold up these little baskets. Zip ties can do so many different things, and at Dollar Tree you can now find these really long ones in black and also in clear, so it's a great deal. So this is definitely more for cleaning your face, but it's from Sassy and Chic. It's their makeup vanishing towel. It's a makeup eraser dupe, and it is phenomenal, fantastic. The only downside, I wish it was a little bit bigger. I wish that it was square instead of round, but it does a good job. I have stopped buying makeup wipes because number 1, I heard that they were bad for you, and number 2, when you run out, I hate rebuying them. So I've been using this as an alternative, and it does a really good job at getting all of your makeup off. What you do is once it's dirty, I have one that's completely dirty that I was not going to show you, like makeup, like cake face. Okay, that's me, cake face all over that. But basically you just wipe all your makeup off and then you wash it and you can reuse it. So it's definitely better for the environment, for the earth, for yourself, because you don't have any chemicals and all you need to do is just use warm water. If you see these at Dollar Tree, pick them up because I definitely recommend them and I really like them a lot. So I have a backup. I should get some more because it's basically something you just want to keep in your cabinet for when you wash your face. But it does a good job. I like it a lot. Another product from Dollar Tree that I wanted to recommend are the multi-surface wipes. You can use them on a bunch of different areas like stone. You can also use them on tile. I like to use them in the bathroom and also in the kitchen. You only need like one wipe to clean up a little bit of a mess, but it's great for in-between cleanings, and at only $1, they do a really good job, so I definitely recommend those. So the last item that I want to share is the shoe eraser. If you have shoes, it's similar to a magic eraser, but it is a little bit different. It kind of has like this one scrubby side, and then it has the magic eraser side, so it helps to get the soles of your whites clean. You can use a little scrubber part to like clean off your shoes. You're supposed to use a good amount of water like you would with a typical magic eraser. The only difference with this, it's kind of like a one and done thing. So you would use this one time to clean your shoes and then you would throw it out. So you guys, those were all the products that I've been loving for 2021. Things I think you should be on the lookout for, products that I recommend. Be sure to let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Are there products that you love, you recommend, you think people should try? You not only help me when you give your recommendations, you help other people that read the comments. So put it down there so I can hear what you guys have to say. And if you want to check out my previous video where I shared products for 2020, I'll put that in the description box as well. If you guys are still here, then you are a real one. Go ahead and leave the hidden word sparkle in the comment section down below. Leave it in a funny, snarky, cute kind of way, and I'll feature some of you guys in my next video. You guys have been blowing me away with how many people have been leaving the hidden word, and I wish that I could feature all of you, but you guys just know it makes my heart so happy when you guys stay to the end of the video. I love you guys. I hope you're all doing amazing, and I will see you guys next time for another video. Bye, you guys.